Hello, this is Nathan Carlson coming to you again from the 24-Hour Flex Studios. And I'd like to talk to you today about what an eligible medical expense is. And first, I'd encourage you to watch our Cafeteria Plan Basics videos. We have many videos that are on our 24-Hour Flex website that give you general information on cafeteria plans, medical flex accounts, and daycare rules. The general rule is this, and this comes from the IRS. It's not from your employer or from 24-Hour Flex. These are rules that we have to follow. The amounts, eligible medical expenses are amounts that are paid for the diagnosis, the cure, mitigation, treatment, or prevention of a disease, or for the purpose of affecting any structure or function of the body. Fairly complicated. Let's explain it in a little bit more detail. Diagnostic tests. Common tests would include hearing exams, vision, blood tests, CAT scans, heart scans, MRIs, urine analysis, x-rays, etc. These are all eligible medical expenses. Drugs that are used to restore your health, such as chemotherapy to treat cancer. Another common example would be aspirin to relieve a headache, or antacids to help with stomach pain. Mitigation means to make something less harsh or severe. Here an example would be a cane, wheelchair, dentures, prescription glasses. These would be eligible medical expenses that are used to mitigate a bodily function. Prevention requires that there be a direct causal relationship between the treatment or drug that is being taken and the illness or disease that is being prevented. An example here might be vitamin C. Normally vitamins are not eligible medical expenses. However, if someone has scurvy, they could take vitamin C and that would cure them of that scurvy. And in that case, because it would be a preventative drug that is being used to treat a particular illness, it would be an eligible expense. So in summary, these expenses must be incurred primarily for the prevention or alleviation of a physical or mental defect or illness. And we have several divisions here. We have expenses that are medical only, and these are okay. Then you have personal use items where that is no. And then you have dual purpose, where the answer there would be maybe. It depends upon what the item is being used for. And here are some examples of eligible medical expenses and ineligible medical expenses. Common examples: co-pays, co-insurance, medical professional fees. Say you go to see the chiropractor or you go to the dentist and you have some professional fees there. Doctor's office fees, dental and vision and hearing expenses, prescription drugs, and over-the-counter. Over-the-counter is an eligible medical expense. There are some over-the-counter drugs that are not eligible, but many of them are, including aspirin, Band-Aids, wraps, antacids, birth control items. Now, common ineligible expenses would be vitamins and toiletries, personal use items such as Vaseline. Those are not eligible. Massage therapy is not an eligible expense unless it is prescribed for use for a specific ailment, such as, say, a bad back. Now, cosmetic procedures, those are not eligible expenses. Common examples here would be teeth whitening or the veneers that you can have placed on your teeth. Another example might be hair transplants. Unfortunately, those of us in need of a hair transplant were on our own. Summary is that these are some of the key rules that affect medical flex accounts, and I encourage you to read your company's summary plan description for further information. Now, I'd like to take you onto the 24-Hour Flex website so that you can see a very valuable resource that we have on 24hourflex.com. If you go to 24hourflex.com and then click on Forms and Downloads, you'll see a list of different forms, and then click on Eligible FSA Expenses. This will bring up a PDF that we have on the website, and that will list various eligible medical expenses. Let me enlarge this so you can see it a little bit better. If we start here at the top, The top lists eligible healthcare expenses that qualify for reimbursement. And then we scroll down and we have expenses that may be eligible depending upon the situation. And in this case, we're usually going to ask for a healthcare professional's recommendation or prescription. And then we have a listing of accepted over-the-counter items. And we also have a listing here of expenses that do not qualify at all for medical expenses. Cosmetic surgery, dental bleaching, hair restoration. I've already covered some of this. I hope you'll find this resource very useful. I encourage you to use it at www.24flex.com. Thank you for your time. If you have any further questions, you can call our help center, and that number is 1-800-651-4855, or you can email us at info@24flex.com. Thank you.